Hi, this is I'll Explain. This is another I'll Explore where we will explore the SG Nu Gundam. Now, we have been looking at these Super Shock Gundam components, team members for a while now, and this is the fourth entry. And I would have to say, quite surprisingly, we are seeing more as these entries come in. I am quite surprised about how much new things that I see here. So let's take a closer look. Oh, actually before that, of course, sticker time. As you can see, I use a lot more sticker this time around, mostly because they are applied on some of the negative recesses that we will see as we take a look. But I left out the Amro sign, emblem, Howdery, because I feel like this is SG Nu Gundam, not Amro's Nu Gundam. This is for the antenna, and as you can see, it is a folding nightmare for these not very agreeable stickers. I would have applied the crotch / skirt V if it was more flat, but as always it is a very nice sharp V prism, and yeah, the waist just wouldn't get seen very much, so I skipped those. Now back to SG Nu Gundam. Like we have talked about on the sticker, the V shape or double V antenna in this case is in a single yellow piece and rely on the color correction stickers to get the right color for the central. But couple things: one, this is SG Nu Gundam, not actual Nu Gundam. Two, they could have used a separate color piece for the central transceiver or base antenna loop, but as we will see around SG Nu Gundam, I'm okay that they don't have a separate part for it. And yeah, the eyes, I'm surprised how well the helmet covered the red bits. Otherwise it is the same red parts for the chin and just with stickers on top. And yeah, let's put on the glasses, visor for combination now, although they are not used because we wouldn't be using SG Nu Gundam's head in combination mode. Oh, and the fin funnels fell off because they are just attached on a single tab, but we'll look at that later. So let's put in the visor tight. Just like SG Gundam, it is actually a pretty cool look. And surprisingly, even though SG Nu Gundam's head is not used for the combination, the head still have a arm joint for the SG Nu Gundam, so you can use SG Nu Gundam as an arm for your HG models, which would actually be pretty cool, but that's for the combination video. Yeah, that's the head. Otherwise, it's pretty much Nu Gundam but SD. Now for the chest, the white is the color correction sticker because it is just a flat base. That's why I put it on, and you can't really see how it does not cover the whole color, but that's fine. The cockpit is also a color correction sticker, but again, looks decent. The chest vents are in their own colors, which is an upgrade from SG Gundam. Their skirts are a lot simpler and in basic Nu Gundam style, but I don't blame them. To be honest, it is not a simple or boring shape to begin with. But yeah, I would not go with the Prism V if you try to use color correction stickers. Again, in a perfect world, this would be another red piece or a yellow piece, and we put red color correction stickers on. Well, not quite perfect world, but a better world. But again, these are candy toys, so at a fairly low price, supposedly. So, this is fine. The legs are interesting in that not only do they have the details for Nu Gundam and color separation for the top of the foot and the shoe, but also these combination sockets that not perfectly blend in, but blend in well enough with Nu Gundam's own design. So I appreciate that. Yeah, and the color correction for the tip of the toe. Completely unnecessary, but I am glad they're there, and I'm glad it is on the recess that it would stay. The arms are where I have to applaud. They have a separate piece for the fan braces. This is the simple fan brace on the right hand, as we know, but on the left hand you can still see the beam saber holster. So that is actually very good, and obviously it is a black piece. Well, color separation for how this whole thing is made. That's why I put the beam saber on the right hand, because it came with the left hand, even though it's still there, but shoulder armor still have the apogee motors on the side. That's very cool. It is in the correct general shape, but it is a bit shallow because it is a one-piece complex mold on a chip model, so still plenty good. Backpack is fairly accurate. Now these are for combinations, these pylons, but otherwise it have every element, every correct element on Nu Gundam, especially for a double fin funnel configuration. It have fin funnel connectors recharges on both sides, so very authentic. Now let's put the fin funnels back before we talk about the weapons. What I should mention right out of the bat is how SG Nu Gundam is in the double fin funnel configuration, but it is not in the more official 6-fin funnel, double fin funnel configuration, but the double fin funnel configuration that is more common to be seen in games, which I think should be the default by now, but I guess, Bandai do what they want, and we can make fun of this by calling it the double fin funnel configuration. And yes, this would be like, I don't know, almost twice the weight and double the firepower. And obviously they are not separable nor transformable, but they are in separate pieces. Let's check this out so that we have a classic Nu Gundam Visor, and yeah, it is 3 fin funnels on a pylon, and then the other 3 is separate with the slot to attach to SG Nu Gundam, and it have 2 tabs for different configuration, including combination mode. But yeah, as you can see, they do have vertical, they are like a vice slot, so it would last a bit longer than you expected and have a bit more tension than you might expect it. Now, SG Nu Gundam only have one ranged weapon, and that is the Hyper Bazooka, or new Hyper Bazooka, depending on the sources. It is pretty much a SD style new Hyper Bazooka with some additional tabs and pegs and holes for combination to be used by Super Shock Gundam. It is a clamshell construction, as you can see here, but yeah, it have sculpt on both sides. Now the beam saber is interesting. Just a one-piece cast, and you can see the dots down there because, like we have discussed with SG Char's Gundam, these candy toys have a bit of a candy theme with them, and I believe this beam saber is supposed to be a Pocky TM, and you are free to paint it in any color that you want, or leave it as like white chocolate or coconut flavored. But yeah, otherwise SG Nu Gundam looks perfectly fine if you leave it as more Nu Gundam like. Like I said on top of the videos, this series keep giving me surprise. That's why I feel like they deserve their own video. Some of them may be shorter, less informative, because we already dealt with some of the things about these guys, or just Minipla in general, or Candy Toy in general. But I do feel like they have enough merits on their own for me to continue to show you individually. I will see what I will do with some of the combination tidbits. We will have to see that in the future, but for now we have one more to go with the Super Shock Gundam series before we go to that. And I have to say SG Nu Gundam is one of the best in this series. We know we have the We know we have the Great Shock Gundam in the same line, but I do wonder if we get to see more Minipla in the SG Gundam style, simply because they have a good balance between old SD and new SD Gundam. I might talk. Yeah, that's probably worth another video, but for now, SG Nu Gundam is a great entry and demonstration at how SD Gundam and Candy Toy Minipla can provide very good model kit, even if you don't spend hours painting them. Thanks for watching.